Whew, I hate this. I love it. I hate it.
As a runner who's pretty much exclusively been training on her treadmill for the past 5 years, I took my first shot at training at an actual track. But before we get into that situation, let's jump into my first full week of sub 40 10K training. So Monday we start off with a speed workout. It is a tempo run. So we warm up for 15 minutes. We do one block of 16 minutes at a sub-threshold pace, 5 minutes of recovery before starting again at another 16-minute block in zone 3. After we're finished doing those intervals, we cool down and go upstairs and get dressed and get ready to go to my gym for our lower body workout. Okay, so we are starting off this lower body session with heavy back squats, getting into position, and she's gonna go down right now. Nope, I'm still not squatting. Oh, okay, there I go. Apparently you have to rock back and forth 6 times to get the most gains. I'm also very aware this is a generous angle, so you're welcome. Now we are moving on to single leg movements, the Bulgarian split squat. I actually despise this exercise, but it is so very necessary to keep me injury free. Moving right along to hip thrusts. Now, much like other runners, my glutes tend to get really lazy. So you really have to do movements that work on strengthening the glute muscle to keep them engaged and to keep them awake, you know? And okay, if you plan on sticking around here for a while, you might have to get used to me breaking out into random dance, because when you have a garage gym and you're alone, why not? When that messy bun is engaged, playtime is over. Now, in order to improve my 10K speed, I need to work on power. Box jumps are all about power and coordination, and for runners that translates to quicker push-offs and stronger strides. I basically have to teach my legs to respond faster. Now we're going to breeze through cleans and single leg deadlifts, followed by single leg calf raises, before last we move on to core work. And, well, whatever the heck this is. Can I make you understand? You're having delusions of through accepting limits. 'Cause someone says they're so Yesterday I had a really good tempo run. I'm really happy, given it was my first speed run back after the marathon. I like to do my leg days on my speed work days, and then do upper body days on more of my easy run days to give my legs a chance to fully recover. These Bowflex dumbbells are great, very convenient, but I'm always afraid one of these plates are just gonna fall off on my face. Mom bladder. All right, we're ready. No, we still hurting. One more. Just one more. It's just one more. Okay. Oh God, I don't wanna hurry. Yep. I'm doing my twinkle toes dance. Okay. I can't stop moving my feet. Okay. Okay. I'm really not trying to do that. I keep doing this weird feet dance like that, just to psych myself up. And now I have the giggles because I keep finding myself doing it. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's okay. I can't. Dang. Okay, wait. It's this downlighting in the garage. I mean, terrible for my forehead wrinkles because you can see everything. But like, I look jacked, man. I kind of am. Nice. I'll accept it. Now, as I wrap up Tuesday's upper body workout, I will let you know Wednesday, all I had was an hour of easy running on my treadmill. Now, I know what you're thinking, that doesn't sound super exciting, but if you watch this next clip, I may convince you otherwise. Good morning. It is a Thursday, and that means it's a speed workout day. Oh, there's my friends. I always say there's my friends when I see people running on the side of the road. My daughter's like, you have a lot of friends. Anyway, we are going to a track that I've never been to before. I usually don't go to a track. I just do speed on the treadmill. I find that it actually is beneficial to me because I have to maintain a consistent speed for the interval, and the treadmill doesn't give you an option to just slow down when you're tired. So it's worked for me thus far, but it'd be interesting to actually run on a track, see what my paces are, see kind of what, today it's 5K intervals. So we're doing 5K pace, which for me is a 6:05 to 6:10. And I really don't know what that feels like because when I'm running outside, it's never that fast. It's always a 7-minute, 8-minute pace. On the treadmill, I never know exactly how quick I'm going because with the incline settings and the miles per hour, I just don't know an accurate speed. So this will be fascinating. This is really out of my element. I'm actually worried that there's going to be people already using the track. It's at a local community college and it's open to the public, which was a mission to try to hunt down a local track that isn't closed. Ever since COVID, all of the tracks are just closed to the public. Yeah, hopefully nobody's there because my social anxiety will kick in and I will be driving my butt back home. Okay, so we're about to pull in. I hope nobody's here. I cannot handle it. I am 30. I'm in my 30s. I should be able to just function as an adult and say, hey, this track is big. We can share it. But no, I don't wanna. Okay, good news for me. Bathrooms are open. Bad news for me. I actually still have to do this. Oh, we do have company. It's only one guy. I think we can share. So I'm gonna get my shoes on and do my warm up. Now that we're here, I am feeling a little more excited about this. I mean, tracks are a lot bigger IRL than they look on YouTube videos and stuff, but I feel more legitimate. I do feel like an imposter. I'm so shy. This is so scary, so fun. There's a track setting on my Coros that I've never gotten to use. It's gonna be interesting. It asked me what lane I was gonna be in. I don't know, honestly. All right, here we go. Do my warm up. Can't wait to actually get warm. It is awfully chilly out here. I'm also realizing I totally forgot to put my headphones in. Guess we're going silent. Wait, this is kind of fun. I'm actually eating on this warm up right now. Probably going too fast. We'll regret this later. Getting ready to start now. Here we go.
I have to walk to recover, and then we're going at it again. This is fun. I'm having so much fun. Interval 3 felt good, but I do feel myself slowing down pretty significantly at the end. So, I missed my treadmill. Okay, we're halfway finished with the intervals. It is so windy on that strip right over there. Felt like I was running through a wind tunnel. Not fun. Whew, I hate this. I love it. I hate it. It's all a learning curve. When you're doing things a little bit differently, you're gonna struggle. And yeah, this is hard. I gave that last one everything I had. There was no going faster than what I just did. So hopefully after looking at my splits, I'll be happy with the results. Hard part's done. Let's finish up with this cool down. Okay, we made it back in the car. I'm going to get my phone out and really see how we did. Well, okay, so, sheesh, I have a long way to go. Okay, the first interval, 6:27 pace. So that's like the pace that I would have to run the whole 10K. That's not good. Okay, but then we got quicker. Interval 2, 6:12 pace. Interval 3, 6:13 pace. Interval 4, 6:31 pace. Interval 5, 6:25 pace. Interval 6, 6:13. Interval 7, 6:09. And interval 8 is a 6:26. So, little slower than I probably should have been going, but I don't know. What can you expect on a first track workout? I don't know. I'm indifferent. My husband, Corey, asked me how the track was. I definitely did not hit the paces that I probably should have hit today. See what he says. He's so encouraging though. I could be in shape to run a 5-hour marathon and he'd be like, you've got sub 3. You got a sub 3 marathon in the book. I wish I could believe in myself like he believes in me. Just because today didn't go how it probably should have, I did my best. Maybe I'm in over my head and delusional that I can do a sub 40-minute 10K. But I'm not gonna let this one workout define my race. So, back at it tomorrow with another easy run. Now I have to actually go home and get a lift in. I don't know if I'm gonna eat lunch first or lift first, but we'll see when I get home. Like, you couldn't physically hit them. I couldn't physically hit them. Maybe I could have went a little faster, but I definitely didn't wanna. Like I said, sometimes the treadmill is a greater challenge because you crank the speed up, your legs are moving with it, or you're falling off the dang thing. Maybe just having the fear of knocking myself out on a moving treadmill encourages me to go faster. I don't know. I was going pretty fast today. I think I still have it in me because I can hit the 6:36 pace and hold it for 6 miles. I think I could do it. The honor run is actually hilly. And that's what's gonna be challenging about the first 10K that I run, is that there's a sneaky little, not little, I say little, it's a sneaky giant hill at the very end, literally at mile almost 6. And you have to make it up that giant hill, and that takes everybody out of it. I don't feel discouraged. I feel hopeful. I feel optimistic because I am doing everything so very differently than what I'm used to. So I'm just kind of like proud of myself because I, for the past couple of years, have just gotten in the same routine, and it's really easy to get burnt out that way. And something about documenting this whole experience has just, I don't know, it's made me see running in a new light that I haven't seen before. And it's not something that I feel like I have to do. It's something that I actually want to do. My legs are used to going marathon pace and not any quicker. So I just have to get these bad boys really moving again. The way I just changed up from, oh, I'm not that hungry, to like actually ravenous is incredible. I decided I'm gonna eat a quick lunch. I need to get my protein and carbs in. drinking my coffee, cutting up some veggies, and going to eat a couple turkey and spinach wraps.
Adding a syllable, bad habit, adding a syllable, bad habit, bad habit,
Dance along the bushes.
As I'm sitting here, it occurred to me, not many of you know me or who I am. I haven't always been an athlete. I've always been a quirky, creative type. And running has just come into my life seriously in 2021. Like most, I just started running to lose weight for the wedding. And my husband entered us in, I think it was 2022, it was a half marathon. And I was already running a good amount of miles, and that gave me something to continue training for. So yeah, I just got a treadmill and was very consistent with that. Ran my first half marathon and surprised myself. And yeah, just kept going from there. Now, I said I wasn't athletic. I played a lot of sports, but I was a chunky kid growing up. I played soccer. And I'm not even joking. My nickname in soccer was Chipmunk because of my chubby cheeks, and like my two front teeth are a little bigger. I remember they were giving out nicknames, and I was like, I don't know what mine should be. Everyone was an animal. I was like, I don't know what mine should be. And one girl was way too quick to answer, oh, Chipmunk. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then I was like, wait, it's actually very insulting. But no, that stuck for a couple years, a couple seasons. So I was Chipmunk. I didn't know how to eat or take care of my body, so I was chunky growing up. And that all ended up catching up to me in high school. I actually started starving myself. And I got so bad to the point where I was in the hospital. I was admitted to the hospital. I was a walking zombie, and eventually my mom was like, no, I need help. Like, you need help. Thankfully, I had her watching out for me, and she took me to the doctor, and the doctor nicely was like, you have a disease called anorexia. And I was like, okay, well, my self-discipline is my greatest strength, but also it's a double-edged sword because I can be very hard on myself. I'm not perfect by any means when it comes to my eating, but I'm constantly a work in progress and trying to better myself. Yeah, that's a little bit about me, my backstory. Here we are in 2025, 5 marathons later, couple wins in the book, and hopefully more to come.
Friday and Saturday consisted of a lot more treadmill running and some mobility work. So I'll end this video here. I'm wondering what you think is going to happen next week when I try to tackle the track again. Am I in over my head? Do you think I'll nail it? Or do you think I'll totally wipe out? I guess you'll just have to come back next week to find out.